You've made your choice.
Avada Kedavra!
Could be like door or something.
Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio!
Okay. I don't know. See, there is something, but I don't know how to get there.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word. Revelio.
I don't know, Bartholomew.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio!
Invincible spiders. This took a dark
How long
turn.
will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian. Revelio!
Let's go back in there. Check out the collection chests.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft. Perhaps I'll scout around and film. What was that?
Imperio! Levioso!
You don't know who you're playing with!
Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo!
What did you do? You may
You fight about as well as a puff skein.
Okay. Too much in between all of them.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Maybe.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
When the war is over, goblins will...
Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Gryffindor!
You won't get away with that.
Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
all of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio.
Much more of them before. Where'd they go?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet.
So it was Feldcroft.
Feldcroft's in trouble.
Let's hurry.
You won't stop me.
Imperio!
You have to fight.
Incendio! Confringo!
I'm handling it.
Accio! Places! Confringo! Rebellio! Expelliarmus!
Keep out the way!
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did
Uh-oh.
my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may
Can
be
you do
right.
it?
Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
It's a bit silly, like
Revelio!
I was just throwing Crucio and Imperio all around the place and it was fine. Then he uses it once and it's not good. I don't know.
Revelio!
Where did she go? It's not their house, is it?
Aloha Mora.
what is rightfully ours.
Is it a different color of this lock now? It looked different before. Collection updated. Now that's the one.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Okay.
Why, Sebastian?
These letters are bugged. Yeah, I cannot talk to her.
Revelio.
Didn't end well from that perspective. Talk to him in the Undercroft. Let's do that. Let's see where it leads. Hopefully Avinis is okay. Just left him there in this tomb.
Revelio.
It's not here. Oh, there he is. I didn't see him.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it, or be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Okay.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Sure. Divination classroom. This questline is very interesting. All these dark arts.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I think you put your faith in the wrong person then.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Oh.
However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Nice.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Interesting.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is.
Indeed.
I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
That's true.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
Okay.
My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Yeah. Okay, no more quests in the castle for now. Shows something in Hogwarts. Ah, there is some. I speak with Amit, okay. Don't wanna speak with him yet. Track that one. Let's talk to Poppy. Patapatapam.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Alfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those...
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
Ranrock did it.
Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Okay.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Revelio.
Okay, I guess we don't have anything else. We need to speak to Amit then.
You must try it.
Whee!
Revelio.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak Gobbledegook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves Gobbledegook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in Gobbledegook with a native speaker. cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know Gobbledegook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
You could try at least.
Lord Gok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. So let's go there then. Wherever it is. It's here. Okay.
Revelio. A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metalworker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
It would be nice.
Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves.
Which is true.
He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak Gobbledegook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be Gobbledegook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read Gobbledegook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access.
Okay.
From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
We need to disappear.
Yes, of course.
The door is looking at us.
Didn't see us, I think.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this ring. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Revelio. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Let's go.
Revelio.
Still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
You will regret coming.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Imperio! Confringo! Gryffindor!
That was
Revelio.
a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
The doors.
Accio! We're being watched. By a door.
I'll be quiet.
Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Why can't I pull that one?
Accio! Cabolso! Revelio! Confringo!
We need to turn this one on.
Accio! Revelio! Confringo!
Oh no. Why did I do that?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious.
Revelio.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Something.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Accio. Potato. Imperial. Confringo. Defendo.
Number of warriors coming back this way.
Glacier. Arresto momentum. Easily diverted. Glacier. Defender.
Not quite. You can't stop.
Arresto momentum.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
A little bit complex. Not too bad.
Accio. Revelio.
More of those guys.
Hello, over here.
Accio. Imperio. Glacier.
One less human to work.
Glaciers. Confringo. Gryffindor.
How nice of you to stop.
Imperial.
Pity.
Not Incendio.
How dare you use that spell on me?
Hey, this is almost too easy. You're making this too easy.
Imperial.
Get away.
Flipendo. Confringo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the
All
last
dead.
of them, Armit.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
That's good.
Revelio.
No, I cannot. There is Imperial. Okay. It's gonna increase the number of curses.
Right.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
Let's beat this place.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
But it's good to retrace our steps. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't pick up.
Revelio.
I think. There's a collection chest. Can we go back? We came through here? No. Where did you come from? Oh, we came from here.
Incendio! Revelio.
Where was he?
Are you sure?
I am. Sure.
That's
Revelio.
the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind.
Yeah, to get up there.
Confringo!
Happen.
Revelio.
Nuclear statue.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more
Revelio.
plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Don't see anything else around here. We're good to go. Or not. There's more stuff above
Revelio.
us. Yeah.
Imperial. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Fascinating to see Gobbledegook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
They are extraordinary. No space for stuff in my inventory.
Revelio.
Need to go to the shop when we leave.